Top 10 Most Mysterious Shipwrecks Seen on Google Earth. Number 10. SS Palo Alto. Situated off the coast of Sea Cliff State Beach in Santa Cruz, California, the SS Palo Alto was a concrete ship built towards the end of World War I. The ship was completed too late and was never used in the war. Without a use, it was bought by the Sea Cliff Amusement Corporation in 1969, where it was intentionally grounded offshore that year to serve as an amusement center. Over the years, the ship deteriorated and was declared unsafe and off-limits in 1950. The ship now serves its purpose as an artificial reef for marine life and is also home to other wildlife. Number 9. St. Christopher, also called HMS Justice, was a rescue tug built in the United States, then given to the Royal Navy before finding itself as a commercial service vessel. The ship was eventually grounded in 1946 in Ushuaia, Argentina, where it now sits abandoned and desolate. Number 8. La Famille Express. The shipwreck has become a popular landmark and is located in the Turks and Caicos. It lies about 2 miles off of Long Bay Beach, which explains its other name, Long Bay Shipwreck. The ship started as an oil rig service ship, transferring supplies to remote offshore oil wells. In 1999, the vessel became the maritime La Famille Express under the Panama flag and served as a regional freighter ship in the Caribbean. By this point, the ship was in poor condition, and its use in transporting bulk rock only worsened this. During Hurricane Francis in 2004, the ship got stuck in the shallow Caicos banks, and it has been there ever since. Number 7. Tangalooma Wrecks, Australia. For the first time on this list, we encounter not one, but 15 sunken vessels. This popular tourist destination is located on Morton Island, roughly 20 miles off the coast of Brisbane, Australia. The answer to this strange phenomenon may be underwhelming, as in fact, the 15 ships were deliberately sunk between 1960 and 1980 to create an artificial harbor for small ships to dock more easily. Over time, the shipwrecks have rusted and deteriorated, and the unique formation has become a popular spot for snorkeling and scuba diving. Number 6. Saddam Hussein's superyacht, Al-Mansur. The luxury 121-meter yacht can be found in Basra, Iraq, on the Shatt al-Arab River. In 2003, amid heightened tensions between Iraq and the West, the ship was used as a sort of battleship. That year, the US and UK military forces intercepted a radio transmission regarding the movements of Al-Mansur and proceeded to drop specialized explosives from fighter jets onto the ship. Initially, the ship did not sink. However, the powerful explosions left the vessel destroyed and inoperable. The ship was looted and salvaged for remaining goods, until over time, the ship turned on its side. Number 5. Skeleton Coast Shipwrecks, Namibia. This stretch of Namibian coastline has earned its name due to the thousands of shipwrecks and whale carcass which can be found along its shoreline. The indigenous San people called the region the land god made in anger, due to the menacing dense ocean fogs which fill the sky for much of the year, making the area highly inhospitable to passing ships. The earliest recorded shipwrecks date back to the Portuguese and Dutch explorers, attempting to find a route around Africa to India. It is estimated that over 1,000 vessels have washed up on the coastline, making this the largest ship graveyard in the world. Those who did survive and made it to land then likely died of thirst in the harsh and arid desert conditions. Their skeletons and the wrecked remains of their ships have contributed to the park's rather somber naming. Today, this eerie and desolate coastline of roaring sand dunes, bleached bones, shipwrecks, and fog-shrouded beaches has now been preserved as a national park. Number 4. The Japanese Titanic. This widely debated Google Earth image is located in Habu Port in Oshima Island, Japan. Fueled by TikTok speculation and conspiracy theorists, this ship has gained significant attention online. However, contrary to popular beliefs, the vessel is neither the Titanic nor the Ottoman frigate Ertugrul, which is known to have sunk in that area. Investigative efforts by Snopes identified the vessel as the Oshima Maru, a training ship for the nearby Oshima Maritime International High School. Many have stated that the apparent shipwreck is in fact an image error, caused by 2 images being put over each other by accident. This explanation debunked the notion of a sunken ship, emphasizing that the image anomaly was actually just a technical glitch in Google's imaging process. Others on Reddit have also pointed out that the port is only 16 feet deep, so if a ship of that size was to have sunk, most of it would be above the water. Number 3. Costa Concordia cruise ship. The tale of the Costa Concordia stands as a stark reminder of the perilous consequences of human error at sea. On the fateful night of January 13, 2012, this majestic cruise ship, carrying over 4,000 passengers and crew, encountered tragedy off the coast of Italy. The vessel deviated from its course, navigating perilously close to the rocky shores of Giglio Island, and struck a submerged rock, tearing a massive hole in its hull. Chaos ensued as passengers and crew grappled with the sudden impact, and the ship began to tilt dangerously. The subsequent evacuation was marred by confusion and panic, exacerbated by the captain's decision to abandon ship prematurely. The haunting images of the partially submerged Costa Concordia could be seen on Google Earth and became an indelible symbol of the disaster. In the aftermath of the Costa Concordia disaster, the salvage operation to upright and tow away the massive vessel proved to be an engineering feat, taking years to complete. The Costa Concordia disaster serves as a somber reminder of the responsibilities entrusted to those navigating the seas, highlighting the catastrophic consequences when human error and negligence collide with the immense power of the ocean. Number 2. The Primrose on North Sentinel Island. North Sentinel Island is a mysterious and unique, isolated island within the Andaman and Nicobar archipelago, part of India. This remote island is home to the Sentinelese, one of the last uncontacted tribes on Earth, a tribe that rejects contact with the outside world, firmly holding on to their ancient traditions and avoiding any inclusion in contemporary society. The eerie backdrop of this island makes the story of the Primrose that met its fate on the island in 1981 all the more mysterious. Beneath the crystal-clear waters, off the tranquil shores of North Sentinel Island, lies the remnants of the Primrose, a 16,000-ton freighter that met its ominous fate during a storm on August 2, 1981. Transporting a cargo of chicken feed from Bangladesh to Australia, the ship, with its 31 crew members, was violently tossed around the Bay of Bengal before becoming ensnared on a coral reef just before midnight. Stranded near what seemed to be a deserted paradise, the crew's initial relief turned to terror as the island's inhabitants, the Sentinelese, emerged from the dense jungle, wielding spears and arrows. The captain sent a desperate message requesting an airdrop of weapons to fend off the perceived threat. As the crew awaited rescue, a bizarre standoff unfolded between the Hong Kong Chinese crew and the Sentinelese, who resisted the outsiders fiercely. The crew maintained a 24-hour guard with makeshift weapons, including flare guns and makeshift tools, as high seas and gale-force winds thwarted rescue attempts. After several failed attempts, the crew was eventually rescued by helicopter, marking the end of a harrowing ordeal. Footage from a later friendly encounter in 1991 revealed Sentinelese members carrying metal tools, believed to be forged from scavenged metal from the Primrose. The ship now rests atop a coral reef on the north side of the island. Number 1. MS World Discoverer. The MS World Discoverer can be found off Ngala Island in the Solomon Islands. Originally designed and built in Germany in 1974, the ship struck an uncharted rock and sunk in April 2000. The captain swiftly sent out a distress signal, leading to the successful evacuation of all passengers to safety. The captain then steered the ship into Roderick Bay, grounding it to prevent it from sinking. Despite efforts to salvage the vessel, the World Discoverer remains in place, slowly succumbing to the elements. Today, 23 years later, the MS World Discoverer sits remarkably close to a beach, which has become a captivating sight for tourists. Though access is not advisable due to the ship's deteriorating condition, many are drawn to witness this colossal vessel being overtaken by the ocean. Tours are available for those curious about its history, and nearby overwater bungalows offer breathtaking views of the abandoned relic. This 87-meter ship, initially designed for Antarctic voyages, featured amenities such as an observation lounge, library, sun deck with a swimming pool, and a fitness center. The collision with the uncharted reef marked the end of its days, leaving the MS World Discoverer as a poignant reminder of the unpredictable forces at play on the open sea. That's it for today, as we explored the 10 most mysterious shipwrecks captured on Google Earth. Let me know in the comments which one you thought was the most interesting, and what other videos you'd like to see in the future.